I don't always like videos, but when I do, I always prefer Road Dog Crypto. Trade wisely, my friends.
Take back what's been stolen from me, little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. I got my eyes on you, and you got no clue what I'm supposed to do. I can't help myself. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. No, you wouldn't take what's not yours. If you know who I am, when the night will fall, I'll haunt your dreams. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. Till I'm complete. Piece by piece, I take back. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back. Little by little, piece by piece.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everybody to Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dog. My name is Lane and I am your host this evening. It is Thanksgiving here in the United States of America, the USSA. And when we have Thanksgiving, we have turkey for days, so I'm gonna be a turkey for at least one more day. I like the faces. Ha. Don't forget, if you don't have one of these cool Tangent wallets to go with an NFC enabled phone, you can get one, and you can also save an extra 10% by using the magic word DAWG, D-A-W-G. Crypto market's taking a little hit here on the hour. Oh my, but the daily wasn't too bad. When we look at the gist of things, see over here on total 3, we got to bounce off that trend line there, right? Not only that, we broke back in above this support level that we lost. Well, we found it again. That's a little bullish. That looks a little promising. So now we can draw a nice little juicy trend line right there. Copy that little guy, put him down here, identify the channel that we're in now, get rid of some of these other little guys, make them a little less prominent. Just want to see this dotted trend line hold and we're good. So it looks like total 3 is making a little bit of a comeback here. That's good. We got above the 405 area that we were struggling with. Getting above, getting below, but that's the area that we need to be above right there. That is our last high over here on total 3. If we go way over here, right there, that's why this area is so important for us to get above. And we kind of did. So they had the little head and shoulders toppy top thing, and then yeah, that bounced back. And now you could argue that we're in a flag pattern that could break to the upside. So looking for, you know, another 15 billion to be coming back into altcoins. Maybe those little conversations over the table today had an effect. I don't know. See the gas prices going up again. Bitcoin's just kind of hanging out here. It's respecting this trend line. I'm on the 3 minute. I'm narrowed in on this thing. I'm narrowed in on it. We're just zooming right in. It's retested this 2 times now. This time it's going to touch this 200 moving average and hopefully get a bounce there. When we kind of zoom out and see what's going on, it's just kind of there. Nothing major, nothing big, just kind of hanging out where it's kind of been. Good old boring Bitcoin is boring until it's not, and then it's like, oh my God. Overall, the 4 hour still looks pretty good. Still got that little green light go from market cipher there. The MACD seems to be holding on pretty well. She's doing okay. She's having a fine time. I mean, nothing exciting, just, you know, chilling, living life, being Bitcoin. There is no second best. So Bitcoin flirts with this breakout as our moving averages here on the 1 hour kind of reclaim their ground, and the 9 is crossing the 21. Nice little sign there on the short term that Bitcoin might be headed to the upside, hopefully bringing all of our other coins too. Total 3 we just looked at is at 410 billion, 5 billion more than what we really needed to feel juicy, warm, fuzzy, tingly kind of vibes. I ain't bitching. I say do it, Total 3. You do it. Buy them altcoins. Buy them altcoins, baby. Which ones are you planning on buying? I did something in my investment portfolio a little different. I diversified a little bit out of my chain link. Take a look at Link over here. This has been a long-term hold of mine. Been accumulating a lot of chain link over here for, like most people have, I would guess, for the past year and a half that it's been hanging around, you know, between $5 to $7 to $8. Well, I figured, well, this is my Oracle play. This is my main Oracle play. But there's a new Oracle in town. It's mostly on the Solana chain at the moment, but Solana's kind of a hot one. The institutions like it. This Oracle's for institutions, so I figured, hey, I'll take a certain percentage, just about 25% of my chain link, put it over into this new one that just launched. Could it be a risky play? I don't know. I mean, I made my profit, rolled it over in something else, see how it works. That's taking the risk is all the investment. That's part of it. This is called Pith. I think we looked at this one last night. And what I liked about it was that, well, just the chart, looking at the chart alone, and when we flipped a level here, we haven't really come back to retest it, and we could. That's just a little over 37 cents. But we're on a nice little roll to the upside. Now this guy is just getting started. We'll come back and take a look at this one. Help me to remember. Someone put that in the chat, and I was looking at it also. Don't mean to digress, but it's a new one over here on MixC. Which, under your listings. He did have it all nice and pretty. I don't know what happened to that page, but anyway. Don't get off topic, road dog. Looking at Pith Network. Now there's a crap ton of these. 10 billion coins, maximum supply. 1.5 billion is in circulation. Market cap is, is not, the little tiny numbers we normally kind of eyeball out here on this channel, right? It's a little bit up there. 759 million, $750 million in it already. Can it 10x? Possibly. All-time high was 53 cents. That was 4 days ago. It's trading right now just at 50 cents. It's getting a little bit of bounce back. So it's at its new high, but it's only been out for about 3 days or so. Pith network, I think, is interesting. It's designed for mission critical systems. Low latency market data from institutional sources. I think it might have something. I think it is kind of worth taking that risk to diversify my Oracle plays just a bit. But I see the possibility of this little guy going up. And if nothing else, maybe it will help me get some more chain link if it comes to terms that I don't like it. Not liking that. So swing high to swing low Fibonacci pull there. We've gotten above the critical 236 area. Now we're headed up toward our 618. That's coming in at 51.6 cents, which is chump change, and I'm not even going to recognize it, but we could see some rejection there. I just want to say that. For a longer term play, I'm actually looking over here about 75 cents. All the while keeping my eye on 57 cents. Just because. I think we've already reached this target. Yep, pretty much right there. Probably establishing our new level that we've got to get through. I also got this little trend line. I like this one. This is where we're finding a lot of our support. More than that than this one right here. So we're going to treat this one as a secondary trend line for the time being. So we could see some sideways movement here as we kind of go through a little bit of accumulation. Everybody trying to figure out what this is. Is this worth playing? Is this going to be the next Caspa? You know, whatever narrative is forming on this one. But by golly, James from Invest Answers, he likes it. And he's in touch with them institutional vibes. So I kind of think it might be one worth looking at taking a little degenerate count. Just what I'm doing. You better go up too. I'm just telling you. Trigger says, I don't trade oil, I just steal it. So we got Strega, we got Haven, myself, and Grimmer. How's it going, guys? You guys doing okay? Nice wings, Road. Haven says, where can I buy it? And you're talking about Pyth? KuCoin has it. MEXC has it. MEXC is where I got it. Or Pyth, Pyth. I'm not really sure how they are pronouncing it. It's a pithy name. Very pithy. So not a lot of price data. That top wick's coming in at 64 cents. Once we get past that, it would be price discovery. But a nice one I thought worth playing. Now, the other one we were looking at, this one's just now getting listed over on MEXC. And now when I came here, it let me do that. And it was showing me exactly what I wanted to show you guys. the newest. Okay, so right here, I guess this stops. Some of the new coins are being listed on MEXC, and most of these are just creepy meme coins that are coming out. But this one, XNA, starts in about 8 hours. Near AI, current price is 0.0034 cents, 21 billion maximum supply, 9.7 billion in circulating supply. Check out their GitHub real quick here. I mean, if they're new, I would expect there to be some activity over here. Where's your activity? Created 3 commits and 2 repositories. When? November 6th. Created. So, very new. All-time high was 15 minutes ago. It reached 0.00347. Currently, this is on CoinX, Zeggy, X, Trade Ogre, Nunky C, non-KYC, not Nunky, is non-KYC.io. Well, that's kind of a cool name after you figure it out. Might be one to keep an eye on. We'll take a look at it after it actually starts trading. Right now they're running the price up, so it'll probably need to level out a little bit. After tomorrow, we'll keep our eye on that one. Grimmer says Clintex. That one's been doing fairly good, hasn't it? It's been a few hours ago since it had its big run up. There's a trend line there. Let's zoom out a little bit. Looks like we're just getting a retest of a trend line. Oh yeah. These are a little tricky when you get them out of sorts here. Like when you have one for your triangle, it doesn't really make the most beautiful triangle. But we got some touches here, some there. When you spread it out, you can see the levels we're kind of eyeballing, kind of ignoring this. But that's the trend line that it's retesting at the moment. Here on the daily. And things look good to me here on the daily. So we got some volume with that breakout. Let's check our 4 hour here. I think we're just coming back to retest that 50 moving average there. What's that coming in at 18.01887, 1.88 cents. From there, targets I think are still the same. Remember, we're still in an even bigger pattern, right? An even bigger falling wedge. We just had like this one rounded shape and then it flattened out, which exploded like they often do. Just come back to retest these areas back over here, basically. But I mean, 17, the big move, the big measure moves coming in up here around guesstimating. Let's not make it that crazy. Depends on where it breaks out. Have to adjust this after we do get an official breakout, but somewhere around 16 cents, 16.5 cents. And some shorter term measure moves that can also be reached at 5 cents over here at the 618. And we're currently at 1.9 cents. So I think with a little patience, there could be a nice move, and it may be another strong move like what we see over there once we get past a few of these areas. Definitely want to, I think it's a nice midterm hold, that kind of idea. And you couldn't get in at a better place, in my personal opinion, for something that you're holding for a longer period of time. This is a fantastic area. RKM, we looked at this. I FOMO'd into this one on the stream a while back, a long time ago. She's didn't quite get my measure move or my target there. Got up to 60 cents, done a little bit of a pullback to 42. Let's clear this girl out and see what we got going on here. Still got rounding accumulation here for ARC-M. This is Arkham Intelligence. That was also at the 618 Fibonacci where it got rejected. Retesting the 236 area, which looks like it is holding here on the daily chart. I like that. Nice. We should go back and retest the 618 and then also move on up to the 786 area, which is coming in at 68 cents. You go, Arkham. That's what I'm looking for you to do. Go do it. So keeping our eye on Arkham. Gosh, my little list has grown. She's grown a lot. So right here is a 618 area, $22.22 for AVAX. It got up a little past that, 24.42. Currently, we're fighting, trying to get that daily 9 moving average back. Are you going to do it? It's interesting because you just a few days ago, you got your buy signal here on the daily for AVAX. For Avalanche, if you are missing it, this might be one of the last good pullbacks to see in Avalanche. Is she coming down more? She should. She's in the middle of a cloud. That usually brings us down. Of course, we're starting to show a little bit more bullish tendencies that we don't normally see in the bear market that we've been so used to for these past 2 years. My moving averages are telling me that she can probably visit the bottom of this and could possibly touch down around $19 again. Could happen. I see. There should be a little bit of a pullback coming here. We're moving averages and we're getting rejected by the 200 here. It could break out bullishly there, but still, you got all these are still going to be pulling it down a little bit. I think it's easier for it just to come back and do a little bit of a retracement and then try to break out. Ooh, that fire! I'm drinking the berry flavored water tonight. So it'd be cool if this played out like a flag, right? If it were to, that would be really neato. Let's still get us up to about our measured move up here, close to $30. Can you do that avalanche? That would be awesome. Maybe, maybe not. So either she's getting ready to do something like that, which I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm really not. I'm just kind of seeing maybe something come down and then, and then maybe work our way up from there. But the bigger time frames say that she may be getting ready to do something here. Sinverse on the daily just still keeps on killing it, just keeps moving toward that 2.3 cent target. Got lines in this way and everything, and it don't care. It just bounces off of them, you know. It just keeps running into him like a little dummy. Just bung, bung, bung. That's what Sinverse is doing, and I don't mind it right now. I really don't. I say go Sinverse. It's good to see you be near 2 cents because you were at 0.002-ish, not too far, not too long ago. So seeing you pull those 10x possibilities right now, it just warms my little bitty heart. There's no need to have that line there. Let's get rid of some of these lines we don't need anymore. We're in a channel. We're staying in the channel until we're not in the channel anymore. Is that supposed to enlighten me, Road Dog? What the hell does that even mean? We're in a channel. We're in a pattern until we're not in the pattern. That sounds like a cop-out. Yeah? Tis how they roll, baby. Ooh, throat is scratchy tonight. Grimmer says, Nexera, please. I like Nexera. That little guy, that little bag's been growing. Almost makes me feel bad for peeling off that little piece of profit that I did, but you know. We gotta zoom out for this one. She's trying to do something here. She's definitely working on a nice parabolic run right there. I've got too many lines on here. All those targets that got hit. This is a main area here, a good area for support resistance, and then baby, we way up there now. Jeez, this target got hit too. My next one's 16 cents. We're at 14 cents right. Have you checked your bags lately? I may have to check my bags.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you go, girl. Oh, go, baby. You do your thing. You do it. Do it. Do it. You're making Daddy so happy right now, Nexera. I'm so proud of you. You just keep on running. You can do it. Win that marathon. I mean, dude, there we are. There's our support. And boom. We got that. We got ourselves a new measured move to play with. 17.89 cents. Oh, we're on the MACD chart anyway. Nice one, nice one, nice one, if I do so say myself. So we kind of hit a measure move from this one here. Actually, we're pretty much right on it. But breaking out of this pattern here is pretty awesome. And just depending on what time frame you're on, but looking at the bigger time frame, look like it already got its support resistance flip here on the bigger time frames, but still right now, even on this one, So looking good, looking good. As long as we don't break back into this trend line, we're good for some nice moves to the upside. We're doing this curvaceous thing right now. This parabolic move with 1, 2. Hard to tell about that. 3. Are we working on a 4th stage here? Maybe 2 more stages here with the blow off top is what we're shooting for. And I'm not sure if I can get a multiple for that or not. Can we cheat? Can we cheat? I think we tried this before. Maybe we didn't. 17.2 should come into play. We got confluence there with the measured move in that area. And then 20 cents. I want to shoot for that one. Now from here, could be another 45% move to the upside. I like that. For the daredevil out there, the one is like, I miss getting in on this and I want to be in on it. I want to FOMO in. Well, I mean, getting here on a bounce off that trend line be possibly a good place to maybe add to your bags or enter a very risky trade, but if it goes up, it will go up nicely. And should be a nice, firm, solid move once that bounce has happened. And I'm on the 4-hour chart, so not a bad one to track there. But next area looking mighty fine, mighty fine. Oh Lord, where we at? We got Bitcoin Cash. Where you at? 225. You took a hit at that 618 fib level there, Bitcoin Cash, and then you broke your trend. So wow, not really sure what's going to happen with you right now. You're probably going to have to come back down here at about $202 and talk to this 200 moving average there. See if that one can set you straight a little bit. QNT's being what QNT is, just basically a $100 bill stablecoin. Respecting this trend line, I'm just gonna get this one out of the way because it doesn't seem to care anymore. It's got some struggle to do here, man. I'm not seeing anything really strong and positive coming from this just yet because this 100 moving average just stacked right underneath the 200. So I mean, that's just keeping us where we are. The 50s making some headway up, but our 9 and 21 are making their way down, so it's just sideways for however long. Such a swear, it makes you think I could sell out of this right now and come back in 2 months and buy it at the same price or maybe a little cheaper. I mean, it's that sad. But QNT, we're all hoping for that one big move up there to that $500 area. Is it going to be worth it by the time it gets there? I mean, QNT, come on. About the tech. All right, so bull flags don't always work out, do they? That's why I don't get excited over bull flags as much. I love the falling wedges though. Love them. And I like rising wedges that break to the upside. Those are pretty awesome. They seem to be pretty plentiful now. So measure move got hit here and the 127 almost. So that measure move got hit. Did we lose our trend line? And Solana, we're looking at Solana. So trend line's holding good. Bouncing off the 21 moving average on the daily, trying to reclaim the 9. $68 is a Good fib level for rejection. Is it going to, are we going to double? We might double top here. I'm just throwing it out there. The cloud's getting a little bit thick. So this area is normally a reversal area. Just throwing that out there. Doesn't have to be, but it normally is. So I want to be aware of a double top scenario and start looking at what our divergences and things look like. But if this trend line even breaks there for that double top, yeah, we're coming down. But that might be a scenario that we see, or hell, who knows? Maybe we'll go to the moon. $93. There is an area $82, and we got a measure move at 76 actually from a bigger pattern. But as long as she's holding this trend line, we're good. I just wanted to throw the double top M pattern situation, you know, at this particular area that we're at, $68, we could be looking at that. Just throwing it out there. Decred, oh, I'm still waiting on you, baby. I know. It's just a matter of time for you blast off $250. I know, I'm waiting. I'm cool, baby. I'm cool. I ain't buying you no more, but I'm cool. You're still a great price, so. You're still a beautiful, beautiful price. Waiting on this one. It's when my dark horse plays. Kadena. Man, the only thing keeping me from having choice words with you right now is the fact that you're staying above this 200 moving average on the daily. Kind of like you trying to flag out. You gonna flag out? I wish you would. I wish you would go up there to 86 cents. Show me you can do something, Kadena. You got on my last dang nerve. I ended up with more of you than I wanted. So make this work, baby. Oh, there is an area that we just have trouble with. It's 69.70 cents. Ooh, got some confidence over here at this 87 cent target. I need you to get there, Kadena. Do something, baby. Rune, what's up with you, baby? You backing out? What's up? There was an 80% gain. Well, that hit. Man, this chart. I suppose that was a setup. It doesn't make sense to me on this chart. Was it from back? Was it from back here? Breaking? I don't know. I can't remember. But I got too many lines on Rune. Let's zoom out and see what we got now, because she's up quite a bit. Miss Rune was down at that juicy 87, 88 cent area. Raise your hand if you wish you'd bought it back then when nobody wanted to touch it. Oh, I did nibble a little bit. I didn't buy the majority of it there though. But my Rune bag has turned out to be one of my biggest altcoin bags now. That was reserved for Ethereum. All right, moving this little guy up here to that 236 fib area. That's 365. We don't want to ever see Rune go below there again. Could it? It possibly could. I'm on the weekly chart here. 9 moving average is still kind of low there. She's having trouble getting over the 382 at 553. She's really struggling getting over that on the week. I'm looking for 847. I think it can do it. I got faith in you, Rune. You can do that. You can even reach 1056 because I've seen you do it before plenty of times. It's just a matter of if I want to hold on to you that long, and I probably will for most of you. I have a little problem trying to unload you right now because Mexi won't take you. Their wallet issues. Moved over to ThorSwap. I can probably do something there, but it just... I think I can even trade you straight for Bitcoin. But $16 just sounds pretty nice and juicy as a lovely target long term for Rune, and it doesn't even stop there. Doesn't stop there. It may get a hiccup there, and $18 can come into play pretty easy. We may even see all new highs. Because the more people appreciate Bitcoin and interoperability among chains, I think the more people will start to appreciate what Rune has to bring to the table here. So currently short term, 4 hours. She's not doing so hot, right? She's kind of, I don't think she's lost her trend line, but she was on this nice little curve up here and lost that. Short term, you got some little things going on here. You got a little support resistance flip. Trying to retest this trend line here. That could be a nice little move to the upside on the way here. As we're breaking out of a channel there. Main trend line that I want to watch is this little guy right here, which we've not broken, so we're good. Make that trend line nice and fat. We break that one, what's a different story, but what we're doing now looks pretty good. So 765 could be a nice little target right there. Short term, of course, I'm still got my eye on 848. Oh, come on down now. Short-term target pretty much takes us back up to double top here, about 670. It's not even worth playing with right there. Although it will be a nice move. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Rune just doing what Rune does. But she may be prepping for some more upside there. Maybe. Cardano, we're at 40 cents now. Well, congratulations. I was starting to think you were dead. Actually, you've done pretty good since we put this little thing out. Talking about buying this area here about 32 cents. Or no, was that waiting for a retest? I don't know. Sometimes I can't remember what I should put instructions on these things. I don't want to claim something's not right. So maybe no retest is coming. So hey, sometimes that happens. It starts reclaiming that 9 moving average back on a bigger time frame. Then yeah, probably not going to happen. So I think we were trying to wait for a setup there. I think she's got some different ideas, especially since we got the 50 golden cross, 50 moving average crossing over the 200, which happened on Sunday, was confirmed on Monday. I'm sure that helped a little bit here, but we still have some rising price, but our volume's falling a little bit. That's a little concerning, something to look at there. Technically, MACD says she's in a downtrend, but yet price still keeps wanting to go up there. So it looks like she's flagging out, possibly. Let's see what we can get here. Now, if we go to the wick, she hasn't really broken that trend line. I got a little wick comes down right there, respecting that. And if you're going to flag out, I'd much rather see a flag out without breaking a major trend line for the best chance for you to play out. And this one's fine. Here on the 4 hour, that works out perfectly. I think we got something more like this going on. Gosh, great. Well, they're not the funnest things in the world. It can do okay, but just reminds me a lot of some of the things I see thrown out in trading groups that end up doing something like that. I'm not saying that it will, I'm just saying it just looks like those. They love to do that. There's a trade setup for the day. So watching this one, Cardano, well, you know what it does. It does a lot of nothing for a long time. But then sometimes you look around and you're like, how'd you get here? Cardano, yeah, this is hang in there, baby. Hang in there. Sand. Anybody remember this? Because nobody ever talks about this one anymore. The big old metaverse sandbox coin that was crazy. It was still at $2 because it came down from like 8 or something. We're at 40 cents right now. We seen the lows of 28 cents not too long ago. Is it worth having? I don't know if it's worth having, but I've got some. I've got all these little measure moves, which right now they're annoying me. So, I don't know if they're measure moves or what they are. It's been so long since I looked at it. We're finally getting a little bit of a breakout of this kind of really steep channel. La 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 la. She's struggling with this key area though. That green line at 38 cents, I've got to see that hold. And I've got it locked in down here at the bottom here. So it looks like we're trying to flip that. Now we can take a measured move from this weird ass channel we got. It actually does fit nice there though. And we can hope for Cardano to reach $1. Measure move takes us right around to $1 for Cardano. Yay. For ADA. How many months will it take you to reach that, Cardano? On the plus side, we're above the 200 moving average, trying to hold that. You better hold that and hold that 38 cent area, Cardano, or else you're gonna piss a lot of people off. INJ flagging out here. Reached the top of this megaphone pattern. This is a bearish one. Normally brings us down to the downside, but you couldn't tell that by following this coin, which has just been really, really juicy. I got a lot of lines to take off of this one too. Is it worth having this out here? How's a turkey on? Alright, so measure moves have been far exceeded and hit, and Fibonacci areas have been hit, and all that good juicy stuff. We lost the top of the area. We haven't lost this area with the top of those wicks yet. We had one wick down there. That may be our current support. Hopefully that will hold. If not, we could be looking, that would suck to come back about 980, something like that, but they could happen. That's a big drop for you though. Put it in the good old fib line. I guess it's bouncing off the 382. I like that. Let's stay in these areas, INJ. Let's just kind of hang out here. I mean, I know the 50's coming and you probably want to go see it, but why don't you just hang out here and let it come to you? That's what I'm suggesting. I really don't want to see you get down to 1288. I'd rather see you stay at this one so you can get a nice big old bounce to the upside. That cloud's talking to you. It's trying to suck you in. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So we're keeping our eyes on INJ, just, you know, hanging out, staying above $3. That's all I care about. BET's doing the same thing. All these altcoins just kind of hanging out in flags. They give me high expectations when you do that. If you're going to hang out on a flag, I expect you to play like a flag. You're going to come up here and give me a nice, juicy target at 0.0279. Oh, I got too many measure moves right here, baby. That's on the daily, but when you zoom out, I got a trend line up here we need to pay attention to. It's these two touches here, kind of went out above that one, but we got some candle bodies, so kind of watching that. It gives us some confluence here, 0.0265 area right through there. It's also the top of this area, so we need to make a higher high than that one anyway. Looks like that one might be a little bit of a hiccup. Came into play over here and a little bit right there too. It's for VET. Still, this thing can do damage. It can get up there. It can make you lots of moolah. It's down at the bottom where the smart money wants to buy to make the big money on the way up. When I say you're in crypto at the right time, I'm literally mean you're in crypto at the right time to make some serious gains on a lot of these plays. VET is long. It's an oldie but goodie. Hey, we got one hitter quitter in the house. How's it going, one hitter? Adam Cosmos, man, I still think it's a great buy anywhere around $8 and anywhere through there. I do. Because we haven't seen these prices since the middle of the bull run down to $8. It came down there and then bounced right back up. Oh, I'm mistaken. That's over here. In June of 21, we were down here and dipped down there, and man, that was a steal for it. It just went right on back up to like $43. Cosmos might take a little while to get started. Now it is doing some very interesting things. Remember, we lost our major trend line here. Also made a triangular pattern, so that made all this in this juicy buy zone down to like $6, $7. Unreal, crazy places to pick up Cosmos. Awesome places to pick it up. That was the buy zone. That was the place to enter in. And if you had been watching this show then, you would be up 34%. You would have been up 61%, but you probably wouldn't take profits. I don't know. But I'm waiting for this area about $13 right there. I like that. So the cool thing about Cosmos is we broke back above this trend line. Let's make this line yellow so we can see what I'm doing here. We retested it, and now we're on the way up, baby. We're on the way up for Cosmosis. Go, Cosmo. What are you doing short-term, Cosmos? What are you doing on the 4 hour? Are you doing anything awesome? I don't like that. Not finding the angle for my dangle here. Kind of, sort of, but not thrilled about it. Still in the channel. Just need these levels to hit the hold, and we got support there twice. We wicked down there, and then we came down and candlesticked it. Bounced off the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. I like that. That looks good. Looks like a bounce back, Cosmos. Let's go at them. Let's start hitting those $13 levels. Litecoin is just kind of hanging around at $70. Woo! Woohoo! Hey, most of my Litecoin went into Caspa. Not all of it, but I did put a good chunk into it. Litecoin's got some, it's got some figuring out to do. She's currently on the wrong side of the 200 moving average, and it's got to make some amends there. Hang sideways for a little bit. Lost a... that's not even a solid trend line. That's all we had to work with at the time, though. Possible double bottom scenario going on with Litecoin, though. And whatever megaphone pattern we're trying to pull off right here. Litecoin, not very exciting at the moment. BNB is not very exciting at the moment either. It just keeps dropping with all the hate for Binance and everything. Got to get them out of the way so the big boys can play. That's how it works. Binance. Phantom's doing kind of juicy though. It's kind of hoping to hit this little buy zone. Hasn't done it yet. May not ever do it. Who knows? It's a good chance that it can. Well, if we lose the 21 moving average, we will. But we seem to be holding on to that on the daily. So she's showing some good signs that she may wanna. She may be holding a trend line here. It's a weak one. She's got a wick. Oh, watch out for those girls that got the wicks. Those coins with the wicks. Now that would come right down to just the top of my buy area. That would be just like you to do that. But it does look like a 200 moving average on the 4 hours coming into play. And that is at this trend line here. So we might see some of these areas about 27.5 cents out of Phantom. Maybe. She may be bear flagging right here. That's kind of weird. That's got a measure move that tells a little bit of a different story, though. We hope not to see that. Remember, these flags don't always play out so wonderful, but that takes us down to this area of confluence, about 23.7 cents. Gosh. All right, so Phantom is definitely taking a hit to the downside right now. For whatever reason, pullback, whatever. Still looking about 27.3 to hold. And definitely don't want to lose this area that it could possibly touch down to. Oh, why are some of you depressed? And people have been taking profit on some of these things. XRP is starting to take a little bit of a look up here on the 12 hour. Coming down to retest the trend line. This was the main trend line that we lost. It wicked all the way down here, but then we came up, played with it. Basically made a bear trap, came in, retested it. We retested it. That's a good sign for XRP. That should be more upside. A little bit of a struggle, but there should be more upside coming for XRP. Just based on that alone. Dogecoin. Did you guys see the little Doge pop out? That wasn't me doing that. They do that on here. I guess it only does it once. Dogecoin on the daily chart. Still got a little breakout there. Some volume, not the greatest volume, not the greatest trend line really. With those touches, that touch there, retest here, it seems to be working though. Probably easier to come out on the 3-day to look at this one. Time for Doge to start gaining a little bit of ground, but it's just taking its time to do it. Looks like it's trying to regain the 200 on the 3-day. That's promising. It's already got it on the 1-day. Here it is right here. Doge. Got its buy signal, golden cross right here, 50 crossing the 200 daily moving average. That is your official buy signal. We should start seeing some things happen with Doge. Polkadot still holding this 200 moving average, struggling with that 21. It's just possibly flagging out. We're seeing a lot of flags right now. A lot of flags. Possible bull flags. Could have us in 742 out of DOT. You go, DOT. You need that. You need that bad. Go, DOT. On the plus side, we do see some money flow coming into Market Cipher, and our stochastics are at the bottom, and you know they should start pointing up here. Point up, baby. Point up. Point to the sky. Osmosis. If you guys are not familiar with Osmosis, I'm a big fan of the Cosmo chain, so I play around over there on DeFi. It's a cool looking DEX. Osmosis.zone is the website. But this is nice. I likes it. Fun to use. But their token, which is on their own chain, remember, Cosmos is a layer 0, and Osmosis is a layer 1 built on that. So she's getting rejected up here about 68 cents, got a little bit of a pullback coming. We may bounce back to 55. It could happen, doesn't even necessarily mean that it will, but the kicker is that whatever pullback that we're getting now is probably a good chance to get into this, as we're also getting a golden cross here on the daily for Osmosis. So we could just be flagging out. Doesn't look so much flaggy to me though. We'll keep an eye on this one. Could be getting a bounce here on the 4 hour off that 100. That looks nice. Is that what you're doing? Kinda, sorta, maybe, I don't know. Have to keep an eye on this one. See if she's breaking out of a flag, or if maybe she might get a little bit of a pullback, but the golden cross is coming. It's coming on a lot of these coins. You don't see it too often, and when it does, you know, it's usually a good time to pay attention to your coins. Checking out Caspa, also in a flag on the daily. Not so much on the 4 hour. It looks more like a makeshift head and shoulders trying to happen here. Not good that you're in this cloud, Caspa. What's up with you? You were the... What happened? What's going on? You were doing so good. You were like in this pattern that was just ready to just rocket up to 23 cents or something crazy. You backtracking now? You're going to come down and retest this trend line one more time? Where's that going to be? About 11.5 cents, somewhere through there? You might. If you come out and do that, you're going to make this head and shoulders, though. You make a little head and shoulders. Oh, y'all, Casper might be on sale next week. Oh, people unsubscribe if I say it's coming down to 7.3 cents. Yeah, I lose subscribers. Speaking of subscribers, I was pleasantly surprised tonight. I was watching Charting Crypto's channel, and he was talking about how mine has grown, and I'm like, oh, he's talking about somebody else. He said, no, 2,000 subscribers. Man, I swear to you, this was saying 1,070, and I refreshed it. Not the first time today. Suddenly, I'm up 1,500. I don't know how that happened. I'll take it though. I will take it. Just doubled my subscribers in one day. Now the numbers don't add up. I don't know, but anyway, I'm not going to complain. So Caspa, what are you doing? Are we predicting you come down to 7.3 cents? It could happen. It could happen. Not saying that's going to, but we're in the middle of a cloud here on the 4 hour. Not great. We're losing our moving averages. She's wanting to come down and do something, but if she does come down here, she makes a pattern that can take us lower. So to me, that's a concern. And also that breaks us out of this pattern, which also has another measure move taking us down. Man, are you going to be the big pullback? One day Ichimoku Cloud says, nah, not yet, baby. Not yet, baby. But the MACD starting to say, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. I am thinking about dropping this biatch. I'm going to blame it on the MACD if it happens. That's my game plan. 4 hour MACD looks like it actually wants to try to gain some ground slowly. So being in the middle of this cloud here in the 4 hour, that's just going to be kind of sideways and some downward action probably, and hopefully not lose this trend line out of Caspa. If we do, then gosh dang it, my nice little Caspa bags are going to take a hit. Rawr. Render's hanging out there doing something funky. What was that? You tried to... There's been a lot of head and shoulder type patterns up there that I mean, you could say maybe they played out to like 40% of the move, came down and retouched off the 200 moving average, but they're not really held. Looks like market makers trying to print patterns is what it looks like to me. I think they got algorithms out that kind of help them to do that kind of thing now. That should make you feel a whole lot safer about this market, right? Knowing that it's just so easy manipulated. No wonder nobody wanted to touch this market with a stick for a long time. But now we get the manipulators in here, they're gonna really... They're gonna show us how the big boys play. Could be a measured move on render taking us up to 496. That's a little bit of hopium in my personal opinion. But if it goes straight there, I will take full faith and credit for making that call and probably blast it all over the internet, because that seems to be what YouTubers do. Zen has got a nice big pullback. Not looking good for Zen. Horizon has a grayscale trust. This is how it got on my radar a long time ago, and you hope that they will do something with these things, but sometimes I look at them and I think, well, you're no smarter than the average idiot over here in crypto anyway. They just want to make money too. Channel, decline, pull back. Hopefully, oh man, oh man. $0.092 maybe coming back into play here on Zen. Maybe. She's losing some ground there. Nakamoto is my next coin. I'm watching it, hoping for a nice little breakout, but nothing yet confirmed here. She's been hanging steady right around this $1.35 area for a little while. When you kind of zoom out, you know, looks like she's getting prepped for another move to the upside, and I'm hoping for about 228, where I've got a measured move possible to take us. But we did break bullishly out of this bearish rising channel, retesting those areas, and we should be heading a little bit more parabolic here shortly. It's just taking a little while for some of these to play out. Time is continuing to hold some above the $20 area, and that's what we need it to do. Don't need it to break below that. From here, I'm still looking at $38 time. ICP is making $4.53 now, a lot better than where it was at $3. Gaining some ground here, still haven't flipped the top of this area that's just right where we're at right now. We're working on flipping this. If we can do that, flip that to support, we can actually come up to the top of this channel here, about $6 or something, and start making hopefully some higher highs and higher lows, break out of here, and I want to see this thing hit $16 again. Let's go, ICP. Ave is doing something nice. Nice, puppy. Nice, puppy. Oh, puppy. All right. Yeah, that just didn't sound right at all, so I quit. You don't need to see a turkey saying, oh, puppy. Oh, man. Come here now. So... I mean, if you zoom out, it kind of looks like a flag. When you zoom up, it's like, you're calling that a flag? She's getting a breakout. That's all that matters right now. We've been following this little guy from way back here when she was $48, $50. She's at $97 now. Did you buy some? Did you think about buying some? Do you feel like you should have bought some? When you turn around and look and see this guy at like $350, $400, you kind of think, dang, man, $48, I should have jumped on that, dude. Which is exactly what I thought at $48, so I did. When you zoom out on Aves, Navachi, it's very, very nice. She looks very, very nice. You see where we got this a triangle here. It's an ascending triangle. Normally they break it to the downside, but this one said no. I don't want to break it to the downside. I don't want to break it to the upside. Upside. I got my eye on the pie on the sky, baby. That's what I'm doing, just like the Jeffersons. Yeah, baby. We moving on up. And she's getting her little retest. Retesting actually this high over here. Sometimes they don't always make it all the way back to the trend line, and that's a good sign. Let's roll with it. Let's not discourage it. Let's be supportive with her decision to actually bounce here instead of bouncing on the bottoms. Sometimes they don't have to go all the way back down. Sometimes they can just bounce where it feels comfortable. Let's go, Ave. Let's do it. Where are you trying to take me, baby? Did we already do this? I think we already did this. Did we do this? Yes, we did do this. $142 should be on the way for Ave. It's going to be a little bit of a pain getting past 114 though. 114 to 121. After that, yeah, we're looking good. You go, Ave. You do it, baby. You keep doing it. Now that was from this. Let me check this measure move here. Are they the same? Are we getting a double-decker confluence move? Oh, that was technically higher. Now we got a national breakout point. Call me crazy, but I won't put it on there anyway. That's $148. Go Ave. It's your birthday. A0 got rejected here by the 618 Fibonacci area, so she may bounce back and retest this trend line here. It could happen. Might be about 127, somewhere through there. Let's zoom in on the smaller time frames. We lost the 9 moving average on the daily, so that means a little bit of a pullback will be headed our way. Normally to the 21 on the daily, which would kind of come in right here at the 100 that we're looking at here on the 4 hour at $1.27. That's $1.27. We want that to hold. If we break that trend line, then we don't want to talk about that right now. We just want to see price do what it's got to do, come in this cloud, come down here, get a little bounce, and then, let's move on with ourselves. That's what we want to see. Let's see if that happens. It needs to happen. That's what you need to do. I'm just telling you. Son, this is how this needs to work out for you. Just do it. You don't need to break this trend line again. If you do, it's a horrible look for you, man. But the secret sauce is the golden cross that happened just the other day on the dailies, meaning, boss, you better buy this pullback. After this, I'm about to throw it on you. A0's going to throw it on us. Theta's another one that wants to throw it on us, and I say it's about time, Theta, because you just been down in the dumps, man. You reached around 60 cents. It was disgusting. Disgusting. My portfolio still not recovered from you, Theta. You need to do something more. You need to go up more, man. You better make it worth me holding you through all this bullcrap you put me through, man. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it one bit, man. I don't appreciate it. And then what are you doing, man? Are you doing something awesome this year? Because I hadn't heard crap about you anymore, man. People just got you because they had you before, man. You gotta show me you're going to do something this year too, man, or I'm going to say look somewhere else, man. I'm just saying. $1.53 on the Theta. Would love to see that. Would love to see that. Have we possibly got a measured move here from this triangular kind of shape? No, it's going to be the same no matter how I do it. Let's do it anyway. Straight down. Break out. Oh, look, it comes up to the same thing. That's cute. You just can't beat that. That is so cute. So cute. There's confluence on the bigger scene and confluence on the smaller scene. Theta, do something. I need to look up Theta. What's Theta? What have you been up to, lady? Are you worth me holding? Do I need to change my mind on you, Theta? What have you been up to? I got to see. What you been doing over here on GitHub? Well, okay, you're doing some updates, sub change the ledger, blah 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 blah. You've been in NFT demos. You got some other things going on. Tell me what you're really doing, Theta. Did you change your roadmap? Web3 blockchain infrastructure for video, media, and entertainment. The Edge Theta Edge Cloud. Now, they do have a working app that you can watch streaming movies and streaming gamers and all kinds of stuff on. They do have a working product. It's been out for a while. I need, and I think you can stake this and get the theta. I don't know. There's another theta fuel. Earn T fuel by simply sharing your PC, Mac, and Linux box sources. So, I mean, you can, if you're into that kind of thing, you can do that kind of thing. Hey, I got a free computer over here now. Huh. I got a couple of old ones I might do something with. I need to consider those things. I'm actually looking for the roadmap. What is theta? Yeah, we know that. I'm looking for your roadmapio. Where's your, where are you working now? Product roadmap. It's hidden all the way down at the bottom. What? 23 quarter 4 metachain adoption metrics and dashboard theta video API. Fully decentralized encoding, transcoding, and storage. Okay. Next generation Theta Edge network release 2. Production release of Edge Store support for job prioritization, blah blah blah. Nerd talk. Next generation Theta Edge network, jobs and payload marketplace. Optimization of job supply and demand API. What have you done lately? NFT storage, AI video, and other. Okay. All right, Theta. I'm gonna. What can we do here? Become a Theta Guardian by staking Theta to earn T-Fuel. Well, you know, I need to do something with my Theta because it's just sitting in my Exodus wallet doing jack crap right now. I'm going to leave that up there. I'm going to come back and visit that. So Theta, it looks like she could be doing something. FET's next on my list here. She just keeps going up, man. She's trying to flirt with breaking out of this rising wedge type pattern. But we need to take a closer look at this, see what's going on. Did you do it? Yes and no, kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. You broke back in, bounced off, which, you know, it's not usually how that works. But I'm not going to bitch about it. You seem to be flagging out. Yeah. You're flagging out on me. You're flagging out. You look, you're doing an actual pennant. Or it's in there. I don't care. The fact that you're retesting this trend line gives me hope that maybe you'll try to go parabolic. Maybe. I need you to. I'd like to see you do it. They're not seeing the confirmation factors that I would like to see, but it looks like you're trying. You got a green light on the 6 hour here on Market Cipher. Not seeing the divergence that's telling me anything awesome is happening here. Yet you appear to be moving, Theta, or FET, fetch. She's still above the 9, so I can't say anything bad about it. Turkey yawn. Seeing this little guy waves, kind of lost that trend line. You suck, waves. I'm just telling you. I don't think anybody's told you suck today, but today you suck, man. You lost that trend line. What's up with you? That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Yet you got a bullish sign here. What's up with this? So you got the buy signal. Yeah, you got rejected, and you're below the moving average. You're coming back down here. You're doing a retest. About 183. We're coming back to see 180 again out of you? Really? Is that how you're going to do me? That the appreciation you're going to show us for holding you through thick and thin? 12 hours trying to do something there. What you got going on here? Are you going to try to fight your way out of this one? I would love to see it. I'm not convinced of it yet, though. I'm just not, but let's see. Let's give you a chance and see if we actually flip this area. Maybe a good sign here coming. Maybe. Sucks that you lost that level, though. Did we look at Ori chain? Oh, did you do the same thing? Are you pulling? Hey, you're having trouble getting above this level, man. 438. I need you to get there. Come on, Ori. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Green Cloud says she can't do it. She can't do it. Okay. All right, let's keep our eyes on this one. We gotta see Ori Chain break this area. So far, the only promising thing is bouncing off this 200 moving average on the 4 hour. That could be the beneficial move. We kind of came off of there twice. If you don't do it this time, I'm losing faith in you to do it right now. Striker says a lot of them have been doing that. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Here's Opulus. Kind of looking at it in this funky pattern, but that's still kind of a funky pattern. I'm not really satisfied with that. I think this is a little bit more accurate. Not quite a breakout there. So if you're doing the flaggy thing, I have to adjust my move now to a possible 17.7 cents. Go do it, Oculus. You need to, maybe. You need to. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now 11:54. I appreciate you for being here. Happy Thanksgiving for you guys that are celebrating that wherever you may be. It's a good day to be thankful for all the blessings that you do have in life, because things could be a lot worse. And being thankful just helps the easier times come a little easier. You open that door for the good vibrations to come in. Guys, I need some help. If you can hit that like button for me, or else I have to resort to sad puppy dogs for the old guilt trip. But if the channel resonates with you, what we do here, coming to try to check out the hottest plays, just being your road dog here in the market, giving some guidance and advice and helping you avoid the making mistakes that I've made in the several years in the past, I would appreciate your support by hitting that like button.
For those of you out there who have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
So would Mr. Elvis. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I will see you here again tomorrow night about the same time, 10:30, 11-ish, somewhere there. At some point, I'll throw in a couple of daily streams. Don't know, tomorrow's Friday. Might be a good day for one. It really depends on if I wake up in time. That's just what it is. But tomorrow, I'll see you there, and enjoy the influx of money that will be coming into our altcoins, because we're holding ground, baby. We should see a nice influx this next week out of altcoins. See you tomorrow night, guys.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Nope. Like if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind. Unpredictable. Feet eye off the ground, you had no one. You a star, blew it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you was really was part your life. Basic bullies, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my vibe, pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head come.
You like what you see. Well then, please subscribe, eh? And if you like what I do, then smash that like button too. And if you love to drink it low, leave